Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Cyndi Williams here, the Wanderlust CEO. I am so excited. Today we are going to dig our heels in deep and we're going to talk about how to build a marketing calendar. I'm even going to do a tutorial for you today. So if you want to learn 3 critical marketing steps that I want you to think about in the marketing process, and also if you want to learn about what you should be thinking about in the planning process before you even get to putting it down on paper. And if you want to see a tutorial of my new favorite marketing tool, then keep on watching. That's what we're doing on the live stream today.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand.
All right, guys, don't forget to take a moment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Over on YouTube, we bring you tips, tricks, and all kinds of fun stuff every single week over on YouTube, and I don't want you to miss a thing. And if you're new to the channel, I would love if you type a little "I'm new" below in comments from wherever you're watching us, just so I can welcome you to our community. And if you are new, you might not know who I am. My name is Cyndi Williams. I started in the travel industry almost 30 years ago when I was 19 years old, just a baby. I went from high school to travel school to working for one of the biggest travel brands in the world. Today, I own and operate my own travel agency, which is nationally recognized and award-winning, but I'm most known for being the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which is a consulting and training company that teaches people just like you how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses. And everything that we share with you here on the channel has either been tested in my own agency or in the hundreds of clients that we serve every single year that are growing and scaling their own travel businesses. So, guys, today I am going to share some juicy tidbits on marketing for you, and I'm so excited. You guys know I love to talk marketing, and like spring we have dedicated to marketing for you guys. It's first quarter, all the things are happening, and don't get fooled by first quarter, because in first quarter the leads just kind of come even if your marketing's not the greatest marketing in the world, because it is our busy season. We call it wave season in the industry. So the thing about marketing is you have to do it all year long to make sure that you are creating an evergreen wave season for yourself. If you want to streamline and keep those profits going all year long, that is what you need to do. Marketing, marketing, marketing. And it's March 1st right now. Well, yesterday was March 1st. Today, March 2nd. Bear with me, guys. My boys both are 12. They have the flu. We're going on day 3 of fevers and doctor's visits and all the things. So I'm holding it together, but we're here. I've had my coffee and I'm ready. But point being is it's March 2nd today, and the reason that date is important, when I train my clients in our Careers on Vacation Mastermind or my Wanderlust CEO Mastermind for my agency owners, I really work with them to remind them you don't do your marketing every day. If you're going to your marketing going, what should I post today? That's not really having a marketing plan. You need to be methodical, strategic, and have purpose behind putting a marketing plan together. And part of that is that you're not flying by the seat of your pants. So when I train people to do a real marketing plan, an in-depth marketing plan, I train them to do it on a quarterly basis. So the first week of March is when we are actually doing our marketing for April, May, and June. You are always thinking 3 to 4 months ahead with marketing. So in March, we will develop our marketing plan for the next quarter, and then on and on and on. We do, I'm going to give you the steps here in a second, but we do that whole process well in advance, right? Just like, that's why like stores, when you walk into a store and like the day Christmas is over, the Valentine's Day stuff is up. The only way that can possibly happen is because someone in a back room or an office somewhere has thought through the flow of what needs to happen. You need to do the same thing in your travel business. So I want to start with a question. How are you planning your marketing today? Just type me like a line or two on like, what do you do for your marketing, or how often do you do it? Do you feel comfortable putting your marketing plans together? And the first thing I want to start with is we actually have a free blueprint for you guys that you can go grab. You can go to wanderlustceo.com/blueprint. And this is just a free download. I'm going to assume you know this stuff already, but I'll touch on it really briefly here. To put together a good marketing plan, you want to know 3 steps. You want to know how to do the planning process, the creation process, and then the scheduling or the execution process. Those are the 3 main processes that you have to have in place to create a really exceptional marketing plan on a regular basis. So the blueprint kind of dives into that a little bit further. Go grab that. It's free. It will totally help you out. So once you have those fundamentals down of understanding, I need to plan, I need to create, and then I need to schedule. It sounds simple enough, and then we're going to get into the nitty gritty. Today, we're really focusing on that planning part, right? So let me start by saying, what should you be thinking about before you even put anything down on paper? Because some people will just go, I'm going to post 3 things on Facebook. I'm going to do this over here. I'm going to do that over there. Like, back up. Woo, let's back it up a second. What are your goals for marketing in the next quarter? What destinations do you want to sell next quarter that make sense for your brand, your niche, your custom business, right? What should you be focused on, either from a destination perspective, or do you have a group or a promotion or a contest? What is happening in the world, right? We're going into April, May, and June. So we have Easter in there. We have Memorial Day in there. We have end of school in there. You got to think about the season too. So before you start just like making plans, right? You want to take a step back and you want to consider the season. You want to consider what you sell in your travel business and what your niche is. And you want to think about all of those things before you get to the next step, which is this tutorial I'm going to show you. The other thing I want you to think about is if you have, and remember, when I'm putting these shows together, some of you don't know anything about marketing. That's okay. We all started there. Some of you are already great marketers, so I'm going to kind of fall in the middle here in terms of my education contribution today on the free content. But when I say marketing channels, I want to clarify what that is. Like, are you doing Facebook ads? Are you doing direct mail? Are you doing social media as a strategy? Are you doing email funnels? Are you doing sales funnels? I don't know what your channels are, right? Your marketing channels. But you want to, if you don't have any of those, or I'm like basically speaking Chinese to you right now, I want to take a step back and understand learning what marketing channels convert in our industry, which ones you want to commit to. It is a process to learn everything that there is to learn in marketing. Like, we literally spend almost 12 weeks with our clients in Careers on Vacation to like get these implemented into their business. But let's say you're really, really new and you're just going to focus on like a couple to try them out, or you're really experienced and you know what marketing channels work, okay? It doesn't matter which side of the bookend you're on right now, but I do want you to take a moment and go, what marketing do I want to try? Or if you're experienced, what marketing do I know works and do I want to replicate in my business next month? That's how you're going to decide what makes it onto your marketing calendar, right? And then I'm going to show you this tutorial here in a second. But I want you to take a moment, like have a coffee, like relax, and like decide what marketing channels you're going to commit to. Now, and then just jot them down. You don't have to put them in a formal fashion. You're just making notes, scribbling it down in a notebook. And then I'm going to show you this great new planning tool that I love. And guys, keep in mind, I don't just have the travel agency. I also have Careers on Vacation. I also have Wanderlust Social. I run 3 mega travel brands under my umbrella. I use this same planning process and this same calendar I'm going to show you for all 3. And actually, how this calendar was developed, it was developed out of how we were training our clients. So this is a really cool tool. I'm going to put the glasses on, and that's how you know things are about to get serious up in the training room. So I'm going to share my screen. Hang on, I put my glasses on. Funny. I'm going to share my screen. If you guys have questions as we go here, this is a live stream. You can ask me questions. At the end, I'm going to go to all of the questions, and I will answer as many as I can in the time that we have allotted. So let me go ahead and pull up. I'm going to start by pulling up Wanderlust Social, which is where this training tool exists. If you go to wanderlust-social.com, you can see this as well, where you can source amazing marketing that is by bundle or by season or by different topics that we have out there in the world. And you can source marketing content that is customizable to your brand, and it includes all kinds of crazy goodies in here. So everything from I'm going into romance bundle, but just to kind of give you an idea, we have everything from packing lists, and the seasonal ones have cool stuff. Like we sent out for the romance bundle, we had different types of chocolate around the world. I think we had a recipe card in there. Yeah, cocktail recipes. This one had some bonus content in it. But every bundle is full of all kinds of great content that you can source and basically add your own brand to it. So it's super cool. But we're not talking about bundles too much today. I'm actually wanting to share with you the planning tool, which I'm going to go over to my dashboard because I'm a member. So I'm going to click on my dashboard. And when you're a member, you get all of these really cool bonuses. So I get 50 bonus images. I get a hashtag vault. Every single month, I get a block of bonus images. I have an agency, so all of my agents also can use this product as well. And of course, our agency badge, which is super cool. Now, what I want to show you today, though, is this huge bonus, the monthly marketing calendars. So I'm going to go into, let's see, January, February, March. Let's go ahead. Well, let's look at March. We're in March now. So I'm going to go ahead and go into March. And I'm going to customize this calendar. Now, the cool thing about this is, as you create these calendars, we've built them out as templates in Canva, which is amazing because you can totally customize them just like you can customize anything else. So if I want to add my brand to this, I can literally take off the Wanderlust Social brand, and I'm going to even take that off as an image, and I can go over and I can add the logo for my travel agency. Everything in Wanderlust Social, almost everything is customizable, which is super cool. Now, no one in the real world is going to see this because this is my top secret marketing plan, so I'm sharing some stuff with you guys. But I still like to customize it because I have 3 different travel brands. So when I print I actually do print these out at the end so I can put them on my board for the month so I know what's happening in all my different companies. But for the purpose of today's training, I want to talk about how I would put this together. Now, if I'm putting a plan together for my travel agency, hopefully I have already thought about what I want to have for all the different marketing things that I have going on. So first and foremost, let me take a look at the different options here. You have your social posts, you have your emails, you have your campaigns, you have your live streams, you have all of the good things happening. So I've already thought about what marketing channels I am going to really invest in this particular quarter. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start pulling over. Maybe I do social posts on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. See how easy that is just to add that into my tool? I love it so much. And then I'm basically going to keep building that out for all of the beautiful months here. Give me 1 second. I'm just making sure we didn't lose our feed on Facebook over here. You guys type me in. It looks like we're still going. Yeah, we're still going. For some reason, my system is froze up on me because I was watching. So if you guys type some comments in so I know you're seeing everything. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull these social posts down. But look how quick I can pull all of my social. If this is the stuff I'm going to pre-schedule as one of my marketing channels. And then maybe I am going to have a blog post on my blog. And I'm going to send that out on, let's say, the 3rd. Let's say I do it. And again, this is all just a sample. But let's say I do it the 3rd Friday of every month. I send a blog post out. And my emails, I am a big proponent of email marketing. So what emails am I going to be sending out for the month? I definitely want to take advantage, and this is reminding me that St. Patrick's Day is there. So as I'm planning out my marketing, it might even be a St. Patrick's Day themed email, especially if I use something out of the seasonal bundles. So I'm going to put my emails in there, plan those out. And then we also love to do a lot of video content. This is not going to come as a surprise to you guys. Maybe we're going to put videos out on Thursdays as well, but we're just doing 2 for this particular month. And I usually have a contest running. I'm going to call that a campaign. And maybe I'm going to launch my new campaign on the 4th of the month. So I want to make sure I document that. And I'm going to a local networking event, or maybe you're going to a supplier training or something like that that you want to put on there. And then maybe you have some other things. Maybe you have some things that would be classified that would be unique, or other secret marketing channels like we train you in Careers on Vacation. maybe you are going to have some activities there. And what you can do is you can actually click on here and you can type in B2B event. B2B business, that stands for business to business event with Austin Winery. Perfect. So you can kind of, as you guys can see, you can kind of customize all those different things. Maybe you're going to go do a hotel tour and you're going to either stream it or you're going to record it. But what you've done here is essentially, in literally, what do we do that in like 5 minutes? I have a visual representation of all the marketing that's happening in my company. And remember earlier we talked about that 3-step process is what you really want to remember, that you're planning. Now let me create the content that's going to go out, and then let me schedule it or automate it depending on what systems that you have in your marketing plan. And that's why I love having a visual. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys to see, to get just kind of a glimpse of how I strategically start the planning process, how I map it out from a visual perspective, and where you can get these free tools. And look, if you are really, really new, you could print out a map for March and write this stuff out. You're going to exhaust yourself on that, or work yourself out, or you're going to build your business up to a point where you're like, okay, I'm ready for Wanderlust Social. Let me pay a few bucks a month and just get these free calendars so you can do this in 5 minutes. And also, if I'm changing things, I can just go into that calendar and I can change them out, which is so, so helpful. But guys, if you want to check out Wanderlust Social, you can go to wanderlust-social.com. I think we have a little link here for you guys. Yeah, wanderlust-social.com. You can definitely check out everything, not just the calendars that we have to offer over there. And also, if you are really wanting to, this is the thing. I have a post queued up for Friday. It hasn't gone out yet. We set a new record in our company last month. Let me get to you the exact number. I need to pull it off my desktop. We had 3,450 new contacts, leads, added to our database last month. That is a company record. Not only does that illustrate that travel is back and it is crazy busy. Yes, it's busy season, but 3,450 leads on any month is spectacular. It also illustrates we really know what we are doing with teaching you guys how to get real marketing systems in place in your business. So, dependent on where you are, think about the Careers on Vacation program. If you're really ready to up level this year and you want to take your business to the next level, you want to learn how we take a deeper approach to your custom business and get these marketing systems in place, and the bigger marketing strategies, things like those email funnels, sales funnels, lead captures, all of those things we train in the Careers on Vacation program to really help you grow. And our program is so unique, you guys, because you get to work with real humans, which is amazing. We just filmed like our 170th or 75th case study, and we're big on results, right? Like, we are a results-based company. So if you want to get to the next level this year and you want to take advantage of travel just being back, but you want to really capitalize that in a big way this year, and the decisions you make this year, you guys, could set you up for the next 5-10 years. Because clients are coming in droves back to travel agents, and now is the time to be building your database, building your network, building your list of clientele, right? So visit us over at careersonvacation.com/ready now, and we'd love to help you with that as well. Guys, I'm going to check questions to see if you guys have any questions over here on the live stream, because I know we went through like a lot of fun content today. All right, hang on. Let me see here. I have to look in 3 different places for comments, so let me pop over here. Hey, Michelle, good morning. Hey, Jen, good morning. Jen, I know you're so happy. Jen made some Jen is a Wanderlust Social subscriber, and she made us some suggestions. She was came in when we had our original like beta test group, and I know you're loving that download all button. We added that just for you, so I hope you're enjoying that. Elizabeth, good morning. Another COV client. That's great. Karen is tagging all of her team in here to watch the video. Thank you, Karen, for your support. I hope the video helps all of your travel agents. Karen is Charming Voyages, you guys, is amazing agency. Karen's been working with us for years, and she's just phenomenal, and her growth is just so impressive. Carrie says, trying to get my blank little poop emoji together in a group. I've never been good at thinking ahead, so this is a big struggle for me. I know it's not the right way, trying to start from week to week and work up from there. I know how to, yeah. So, Carrie, here's my advice for that. When you are a new marketer, like none of you guys were born with this information. I wasn't born with it either. I had to learn over time. And here's what happens when you're new. You do have time to market every day because you're not getting leads in yet, right? When you have 3,450 new leads plopping into your system, you don't have time to think about marketing every day anymore, right? You have to have real systems in place. But what Carrie's saying is she's trying to get to that place where she can do it on a quarterly basis. I train travel agents to do this from day one, and I'm going to encourage you, Carrie, to you got to take a 2 to 3 day block when you're new. And if for those of you guys that are COB clients that are, we actually have a special secret webinar coming for our clients and our grads. It's coming out March 9th because we have a new marketing planner that walks you guys through how to market how to answer all the questions. So what you should be marketing this quarter and helps you map it out in a very methodical way. So I'm really excited to release that tool to our grad group next week. But the point is, you got to dedicate to, like in the beginning of March, I actually do mine in true transparency. The last week of every month, I block out a few days of project time every single month to work on, not in my businesses. The only way, this is another question we get all the time, like, Cyndi, how do you have 3 kids, 2 have the flu right now, 3 travel brands, oh, I'm a wife too, all of the things are happening, and I have a daughter too, we have 3 kids. So 3 kids, 3 brands, all the things. The only way, guys, I can pull off my life and still have a real work-life balance and be able to travel and do the things that I love and be on this live stream doing free content and free training for you guys today is because I have real systems in my business. I automate things. I systematize things that took me a decade to build in my agency that I now turn around and share through Careers on Vacation. It took a lot of trial and error, but I would go nuts if I didn't have those systems in place. So the reason I'm pointing this out is even if you are day one as a travel agent, you just became a travel agent, I want you to do it right from the beginning because you need to run your business as if you already have 1,000 clients, right? If you have 1,000 clients, you're going to be customer service calls, you're going to get requests for new trips. You're going to get the normal stuff that happens when you get busy. And then you've lost the opportunity to market. That's why I wanted to do so much marketing in February and March is because what's going to happen next month for those of you who are not good marketers is your leads are going to tank. You're going to be like, where did all the leads go? Oh, maybe you're watching this video in June because I know this stuff sits out on YouTube forever. And you're like, oh my gosh, she's right. I was busy in the first quarter of the year, but where did all the leads go? It's because you weren't marketing. Marketing takes time to work. So, but you have to back it up. Do it now, right now. Do your marketing for April, May, and June. You're going to do it for next quarter. So we break it down in quarters. Take 2-3 days, even if it takes that time to sit down and do that plan, create, execute, and schedule process. You've got to commit to that every quarter. The good news is once you do it, your marketing just runs behind the scenes and it's done. And if you don't know how to do systems or some of these things I'm talking about, that's probably why you need to think about Careers on Vacation or whoever you want to work with, like whatever brings you abundance. Honestly, we have a wait list for Careers on Vacation. Anyway, I do these videos because I'm a trainer and an educator at heart, and I love you guys, and I want all of you to have success. There's enough abundance in this industry for all of us to be successful. But if you're struggling with that, and that's something that you have a tough time with, grab all of our free resources and then think about COV. But Carrie, I hope that helps for sure. Sarah's saying hi from Michigan. Sarah, I grew up in Grand Rapids. I'd love to know where in Michigan you are. That's amazing. Jennifer says, you're good. We tried, Jennifer. We aim to please. You guys give us feedback. We're actually one of those companies that does listen to your feedback and improves. Michelle, good morning. Michelle says, do you put your content that you created on the calendar that you just created? For example, photos that you brand. So Michelle, I don't put them on the calendar. And Michelle, you are Careers on Vacation client/grad. So I want you to go check out Mod 5, and I want you to pull the marketing e-planner that we just added yesterday. You're going to be obsessed with it, and I'm training on it next week on March 9th for all of our graduation continuing education for our grads. So definitely grab that. And that is where I put down, this is what post is going out, this is what picture is going out, and we are using Wanderlust Social for everything. So we are showing you guys, and Wanderlust Social makes it so easy because they've already written, my team over there on Wanderlust Social and the sister company has already written caption options. So I can grab the picture, I can grab their captions, I can adjust them, or I can add to it, or I can add my call to action to it, and boom, I'm done. Like, it's going to be so fast. So Michelle, get to that grad training. You're going to get to replay if you can't come, but I love it. And do you schedule them through Canva? No, I don't schedule any marketing through third-party services, you guys. There are so many marketing companies that are selling you this stuff. They're like, buy this and we'll do your marketing for you. It tanks your results in the algorithm. Do not do that. Don't post from Canva. Don't post from Buffer. Don't post from Hootsuite. Don't post from Meet Edgar. Facebook, Instagram, all the places know that you're pushing that content over. The only time that I recommend that is if you have an agency that is growing and so big that you can't physically push out things to 15 pages, then sometimes you're doing like cotton candy content for your agents to help them out, but you're knowing that in exchange for being able to push it 20 places, you're also, it's going to be lower in the algorithm. Those agents, those ICs that work under you still have to push out their own content to get themselves up in the algorithm. So Michelle, if you're a single shop, I push it out directly, organically on the actual platforms that you're choosing to use. Carrie says, yes, I love the download button. It's so pretty. Jennifer says, I already downloaded all the March images. Yeah, as a subscriber, you guys get those free ones, which is so cool. Carrie says, I can't wait for March 9th. Yes, I love doing my grad sessions. We have to do them on webinars now so we can get up to 500 people because the Zoom only holds a certain amount. So we're doing a webinar for that, Carrie. We'll send it in. We're going to post it in the grad group and all the client pages too. Hey, Tamika, one of my Wanderlust CEOs. Welcome, welcome. Sarah, she's an hour from GR. Yeah, how cold is it in Michigan? I don't even want to know. I moved to Texas when I was 25, and I have never looked back. I visit in the summer, not in the winter. I try. I love it. Michelle says, that's good to know, not to schedule through Canva. I thought I remembered you telling us in that one of the Q&As. Yeah, Michelle, stick to that. And also, Michelle, you have access to, hang on, I have a new button for classes. Michelle, for my clients and grads, remember, you guys have social media best practices. This is in the bonus resources content. Every year we update this. If you're a grad or client of COV or Wanderlust CEO, every year we're telling you what you should be doing on all the platforms, the updated information. So if you're a client or grad, don't forget that resource exists for you guys over there too. So one more thing, I almost forgot. We are about to close out the contest the 15th. You have until the 15th to register for the Loungefly backpacks. I would love you guys to win that. Go check that out. And I can't wait to give that away. I have it at the other office. Otherwise, I normally show it. But I'm at the actual main office today. So check that out for sure. You don't want to miss out on that. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I love you guys so much. I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.